albeit at a very at kind of its infancy, when you would expect more difficulties to happen for MOUSESPORTS. Acor didn't feel as though he was being a dominant force. You know, it felt a little bit timid in the way that he was approaching some of these rounds, and maybe there is going to be a bit more leverage and more liberties taken.
Well, action's about to start. Frozen comes up with a big one, going for more, will not be able to connect. It's a whiff that leads Golzera to a longer life. Rops, meanwhile, still around on stairs. A man behind him, that's Rain on the hunt, but can he find anything? There's two people, three even, right around the corner, and Dexter will overwhelm, twist the fall. Golzera.
Head spotted in the connector as well. Golzera tagged down. They have to be able to read into where Bemis is positioned. He's sandwiched right between both sides, and quite literally that. Bemis, one kill's not going to quite cut it. They can look to try and get this bomb planted. Acor looking to deny, in fact, pushing forward, and it's Dexter at a distance. 13 seconds, a one-on-one, and Twist needs to close the gap, get his hands on this bomb, start to get it planted, and Frozen knows it.
And Frozen's just not peeking. He's playing this perfectly. Now Twist goes for it, but it's in the open, trying to get the kill, but it is unsuccessful. Even falls after time. Will he peek this out? Acor holds the angle, waits for the crossover to benches, but Carrigan playing from the corner of the bomb site. Off angle, will find one, turns around. Dexter will not be able to see him in this angle, even if he comes to take a peek from short. 50 seconds and FaZe have shown no problem in slowing down, but Twist right now going for more, will get 3. All of them practically entries.
Oh dear, and it's Dexter, a 1-on-5, not looking likely. Bomb's gone down, you can see.
They should have an idea. Dexter's about to take the peek as well. Smoke comes out, so they know for sure. Bemis has cleared out A main. Robs has got to be the player who shows up and steps up. Dexter, however, will have the first chance, but pulls out a nade at the worst possible time. Carrigan down in sandwich, not brought down, but Bemis will be the one to fell him. Robs backs off, opting for a more defensible position. In a 4v3, they're comfortable. The flashbang goes out. It gets Rain completely. Bomb is dropped, and Bemis will finally fall, but the bomb being so far away, Robs can go for the shot. Brokey reveals his position, and Robs instead chooses to be defensive. He's waiting for FaZe to make a mistake, and it seems like they might just be doing that. They have to get aggressive as well, and they know it. And as the peek comes in, Robs will get 3 with that one.
Yeah, looking to speed things up over towards that B-bomb site as well. There's some attention being drawn. You can see Frozen still a little bit concerned about which direction, but it's a feign. The bomb's making his way up connector, and Twist has found an opening kill. That's BMAS, a problem player so far in these rounds, but Rob's is going to go unchecked. They don't know that he's up close with that AWP so long as it's been that BMAS has been alone over towards A, and this time Brokey's going to flush him out. So a 4-on-2, the 2 players left of MOUSESPORTS on the other side. See if they can get something going. Flash play in. Rain just ready on the lurk.
Oh, he might be getting aggressive now, though. Has had a couple of nice shots over there, particularly with the deagle that we saw earlier on. Smoke is perfectly timed, and as he's waiting for them to push through, he's instead chosen to give up ladder room. Robs has to be careful, but Dexter will be going down. Meanwhile, Frozen spotted out long range, can't get the spray, and as the contest comes through from the side, gets 2. What in the world is that? Frozen's not done yet. He's looking for more while Bemis settles the score over in Palace. Golzera will take him down, and Frozen to follow. 30 seconds, and Robs will be the next casualty. The victims of war increase, and MOUSESPORTS will have their names on a cross.
You know, Dexter had a clear exit strategy in mind, and FaZe get caught with their pants down. Man, that's big stuff. And considering he's a low performer.
And Cold finding Robs mid-air, this time not able to get away with the movement shenanigans. Cold had the best spawn possible, and I don't think Robs quite could say the same. Bemis, meanwhile, again, an angle that hasn't always been faithful, but this time it will be. Gets 1, gets 2! Frozen, still fighting away.
Yeah.
Inside the smoke.
That mid position so heavily contested. I can't believe how successful Bemis has been in those, you know, one and done angles typically. Dexter trying to be tricky once more. Oh my god, the timing's working wonderfully for him.
Get this all done, but he's so indecisive about where to watch, and you can see why. Doesn't see anyone. He's making the call. And as he drops, Bemis will still not reveal anything. And Bemis, he's trying to play around the pillar. He's done so perfectly. Cold will be able to see him now. And Bemis looking for the swing. Goes for it, but Cold will take him down.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. I mean, I don't know that MOUSESPORTS are, though, because it felt like they were kind of letting things slip towards the tail end, and FaZe were getting a lot more success. Straight into the pistol, though. Faster play in from MOUSESPORTS. A little bit more of the same for what we saw from FaZe, and Rain holding it down with Brokey. Rop's able to get a one trade, but still Rain in position. And he's been so tricksy. Look, jumping off the ladder as well. Finally, Rop's tracks him down.
Oh, that grenade from Carrigan could be massive, but he doesn't even need it. This takes away Dex's life like that. Rob's now left alone, 1v3. He does have the time to go for a wraparound, or at least threaten it. Meanwhile, nice, clean headshot onto Carrigan.
They don't want to be giving him
And
those.
this is where, yeah, but this is where things get tricky too. He's circling around from the back, and they know this is a possibility, but at the same time, they also know he can just wait it out. This is a game of chicken, and he's isolated out the duels perfectly. Robs could actually get this done. Chris, however, not exactly defensively, but very passively for sure.
Almost feels like a repeat of what we were seeing from FaZe on their T side. Just these slow approaches, late round smoke onto short, and Brokey's found a kill on the AWP. Lurking presence from Frozen. They wanted to converge on this B bomb site. Carrigan's close to the smoke, so as this fades, he's right in front of him, kissing him with the bullets instead, and BMAS is there to trade things out. Brokey alone on the site momentarily, and they can't make their way up of short yet.
Acorn, massive kill though, 20 seconds, but he's turned around. Cool Zero will still fall. Brokey's the one to get it though.
And they're slowly wrapping around this A bomb site. Twist still in a very contestable position.
Such a strong spot from Twist though. He's got himself one, makes it two. Now Coldzera is the only one left, and why wouldn't you want him alive? Even doesn't need to really pull the trigger. Will hear Beamer's running away from him. You can't really run or hide from the big band Cold. Carrigan.
A big time collapse on that A bomb site, and no one even picked up that bomb. So Bemis is trying to hightail it out of there. And hello, Brokey. Knock knock. If there's any shifts up here from MOUSESPORTS pacing wise, they've been relatively slow in the approach, but FaZe are instead the ones to change things up. Twist in their face, and the flash is perfect. First kill in, Acor can't adjust in time, and Frozen is alone up of short. They'll know that this is a possibility, but they've been gunned down from the very get-go here on MOUSESPORTS.
It's the beginning of the end, and Frozen will indeed be a sign of things to come. Perhaps Dexter alone, 1 versus 4. He saved out a couple of rounds, but this doesn't look like it. Not a single round on their T side, and MOUSESPORTS will have to go to the second map with their heads down. We have to go to a short break, though. We'll be back with map 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle once again to see how well the Cool Brothers play out here on MOUSESPORTS. We talked about the Frozen Rops combo. Statistically, they're the best two performers here for Mouse as well, so they need to see activation as well. Already fast play in from MOUSESPORTS over towards A. Nobody home to really contest here from FaZe. The smoke segmenting, and Dexter will find Rain through the gap.
Meanwhile, Brokey's able to do the same. He's taken another man down, so if you thought that smoke was intentional, I suppose there are those mistakes coming in. Carrigan gets a goosh to the head with the smoke himself, giving out the one way for Coldzera. It's time to go for the retake. All three players coming from the same angle. Question is, can they take down Frozen? He's lying right underneath them, gets himself the first. Coldzera pushing through, but Twist and Brokey are the ones to get the frag. Acor, Bemis left alone, trying to fight back. Acor now in a 1v2 would really...
It's all about drawing attention away from Twist as well. Brokey gonna try and be the first one to face, and long-range duel. Brokey wins it on Acor. They knew Twist was there as well, so they flushed him out, and Brokey gets nothing further for his troubles. Bomb should be able to go down in that smoke, and Rain and Cold are close together.
This retake's gonna be so difficult. No Molotovs, no kit. There might be a kid on the floor. Yeah, there is one right there. But even so, without those Molotovs, it's so difficult to retake into this. So many small angles where someone can be nestled away. And MOUSESPORTS, they're just playing it passively. Waiting completely. Rain dodges bullets. Doing his best Superman impression. But the bomb is sticking away. Flashbang down below. Coldzera's backing off. Rain has to go for it. Gets the first, but can't get more.
Because there's nobody out there.
That was one of their few Molotovs. Acor, nice shot coming out on the Rain. As Bemis goes through for the quick entry part. We'll find one. Carrigan to fall. Coldzera on the flank. Could be big, but Robs isn't connecting it. And Brokey is the only one to get a kill so far. Even a Molotov at his feet means that can't really contribute too much more. And Twist in his retreat spots out Frozen. We'll be peeking into him. Nice little double tap. But even so, CTs at this point not feeling too good about that one. And with 40 seconds left, he's going to need a lot of that vitality to start coming through. 35 seconds on the clock. MOUSESPORTS looking to commit Frozen with a flashbang prepped up. Rain looking to get himself a multi-kill. It's needed. Flashbang from himself goes out, blinds himself. What? Rain is still alive. coldzera goes down. Rain to follow through. Karrigan dropping down onto the bomb side, waiting for them to start pushing into it. And there's a flank coming in, but Brokey is now alone as Karrigan swings out and falls. But Brokey says hello, pops out, peeks it, baiting a shot, but Rups on the op.
Cold at the far vents, not going to go cleared. Molotov in Acor's hands, but so concerned about more conventional angles. Rain pulls it, and then Cold finds Dexter on a backstab, expecting something from the flank, maybe dodging flashes as well. Frozen now left the clutch, and he won't get it. It's a third round here from FaZe. Supposed to land lockers. It is now an angle they need to be concerned about because they wanted to wrap towards the heavens, or rather hell. They are going to find twists, though.
Karrigan's got to step up. He lines them up, but Dexter still gets the kill. And now MOUSESPORTS are en route. Despite a missed smoke, they're able to find the frags they need, and down the ramp they go. 20 seconds on the clock, and FaZe Clan will not be able to be there in time to deny the bomb plant. Attempt will be made regardless. They're over in decontamination. Rain and Brokey have moved through. Op has been allowed to get the frag. What a way to open the door, but the flashbangs miss, and the bomb is planted. Rups finds Cold, and it's back to a 4v2. It's all reset. These teams.
Yes, he slipped past the net. They know he's there as well.
Also find Cold.
Oh, he spotted out Twist. Oh, this is big massive for Frozen.
Oh, he missed the timing though. He has to now instead try and work off of hell if he can get there. Maybe even look to climb up into the heavens. Frozen is considering it for sure, and with the op ringing out, he knows there's no one there. It's now a 5v3, and he's in the perfect position to finish it all down. He sees Twist. This time it's a labored spray, but he gets it anyway. Brokey right underneath. Can't scope where he'll reveal the position. Now peeks out, but it's Acor to kill his own teammate. His Indian leader will fall, but Karrigan can't save the day despite internal conflicts. They can't be feeling too good about it. Karrigan, he's on the corner. Smoke, and he's caught with it in his hand. Rups is going for more. On the entry, he's got 2 goals, can get 1 short, but it's Consolation City in this one where you don't really get money winners. At least Twist makes it look doable, and Rain's got to find this. Sees the shadow, gets it done suddenly. Back to a 2v2, even Steven, but can they still squeak it out? MOUSESPORTS has so much map control. FaZe, both their players are clustered inside. Rain still not able to recover the weapon, and Dexter, I don't even need to talk about Dexter. He's over in heaven.
They're ready though. See, Twist is angled for it.
They are, but they need to find the kills. Twist has got the timing perfect, but it's back to 1v1. Frozen waiting. He knows! Frozen knows! It's 12-3. MOUSESPORTS are dominating, and we've got to go to a break to see what they can do in the second half. I mean, even our betting partners over at 1xBet think that the odds have shifted back to being even Steam for the series. Rups, meanwhile. Oh my god, Rups, what was that? He's even looking for more, not needed, as Acor will finish off coldzera. What in the world? God, he's feeling it. Rain now will find Frozen, not checking his side, and Acor and Dexter.
If it's as much pain as I just expressed, I wouldn't be surprised. Karrigan gets nothing. Bomb planted over at B though, so some extra money goes a long way, but they were hoping for more. Had the chances added. Brokey closing that gap, finishes off the job. Not gonna fall into the same trap. 2-on-3, and Rain looking to get aggressive.
He's in a perfect position to take down Acor. Brokey as well, now defensible. There goes a smoke if I'm not wrong. Maybe even just a decoy, never mind. Bomb diffuse, faked out. Rain takes out Dexter, and Bemis will find Brokey in the meanwhile, but no kit means there's no way to win this. Rain spots out the fact that he's backing off, and despite 38 seconds, Frozen coming in from behind, like you mentioned, going for it, but he misses another shot. Twist is left alone. 1v3, gets 2, looked like it was doable. Rups was so damn low. With the man advantage, slowing things down, playing a bit more passively. Acor spots out the shoulder peak and shuts him down immediately. That's one thing which he's been really good about, and even goes for 2 with that bomb being dropped, and FaZe lands his opportunities to win this round seem to be non-existent when Twist misses that flick, going for another attempt at it, but Acor's just going to come in, back off,
You can see how contained they are in towards these bomb sites. The objective has to be for FaZe to crack on in, and they have limited time and resources. Twist trying to lead the charge, Galil in hand. He's going to get caught on the side swipe. Rain there to trade. He's only going to get the one.
Yeah, we also have to keep in mind, FaZe forget activations here. You know, non-existent at this point. Even Brokey sitting on 12 and 13 from 10 and 5. Even
You have the highest on the monster first map as well. Yeah.
The highest performer they have right now is Rain with 13 kills, and that just tells you the story. 20 rounds and 30 kills. Gold at least will be able to add one more. And A-Core, that's a nice little micro adjustment. Backs off immediately as well. Rups will be forced back with the Molotov bomb. Planted safely, but the retake is on. Carrigan is gone. A 3-on-4. What can FaZe even do? Guns can't be recovered. They've only taken one out of the enemy hands, in all fairness, but there comes out the one-way smoke. Bemis as well, waiting from inside the vents just to start pushing out. Rain is expecting it, but will he be able to even get the frag as he peeks out? Rain sees Bemis. Bemis is wasting time. Chris is alone, and with the flashbang, Bemis has got it done. MOUSESPORTS does it in style. Takes away the second map. FaZe Clan, only 5 rounds.
See if FaZe can recover this one. Going to be a difficult task. There's no doubt about that one. They've got some utility available. Flashes at the ready here for FaZe. They're trying to close that gap. Dexter ready to counter you. You throw that smoke as well. Make it more difficult for them to get sightlines in. They're ready in here. So many numbers. Dexter and Frozen are doubling up for the top couple of kills. A-Core trying to lock things down. It's cold now to try and clutch things back, but not going to be able to pull it through. Oh, they made of sterner stuff here. Rops on the flank as well. That wrap towards B hasn't seen too much. 12 seconds left. Rain finding the entry, and Bemis seeing if he can deny, but he might not get there in time. Rops as well on the flank, won't get there, and he's brought it to just 3.
Over here, Rob's trying to fight back, but it's so difficult. In the meanwhile, it just seems like chances are dwindling down. Michael, FaZe Clan should have been able to find themselves that round. Rob's getting some damage in the fadeaway, but not quite enough.
Ready to get planted, but they're still concerned about long, and as Twist turns around, they've brought it back to a 2-on-2.
And this is something where MOUSESPORTS had this exact same issue earlier on versus Na'Vi as well, is that sometimes you slip away in these heavy advantage positions because you're working off of angles, and meanwhile, Rops will fall on long as well, so you're in a 1-on-2 to fight for your life. Bemis is the one left alone. He's got to get everything and more. Doesn't have a kit, needs to pick that up from somewhere around the ground, and as he peeks forward, will find one, but at the cost of almost his life, and will be. Oh, what a shot. He's so good on those. Never shown to be him. Bemis, however, is the one who has his kill stolen away. A-Core peeks into Monster as well. Gets himself another. And without time, Twist can only just go for damage. He's been good at recovering a frag earlier on. I don't think he can recover this round. Got peeking. You also know they want to keep going for this. Robs will not be rotating over even when the indications have been shown of the A-bomb side. Bemis is here with one. Maintains position. Looking for more. Sees Twist but can't get it done. FaZe will take the round, but again, just not able to find the aggression. Or rather, this time not able to find the target. Twist shuts him down. Bemis and A-Core, the last lines of defense, the last chances to make it a slightly more even half before they head into the dreaded terrorist side. 20 seconds on the clock, and FaZe are definitely running it down quite a bit, but Bemis is in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Bombs planted. Bemis, you can't save over here, buddy. He's expecting the Carrigan, or well, Carrigan's dead, but he's expecting that someone might be lurking over towards the B-bomb side, but now rotates back. Might have taken too long. No kit either. They're going to start to drive forward. A-Core good for one. A-Core looking for more, but they're not exposing themselves. They're clearing out the close angles, but FaZe is just all too far away. Brokey good for one, and we're going to have to go to a break to see how. And it seems like FaZe Clan might be looking to do some of the same. They do, of course, have Rain, who's gotten quite aggressive outside. Of course,
Molly
this is
too.
one of his most famous maps. Indeed, they do. But that smoke is going to be really well placed. Twist trying to play around it. They do have a second player there. Brokey good for one, but Dexter trades and Twist so crisp on these shots. And it's Rain and Cold there to chime in as well. The smoke side it all, but
See, FaZe had tripled themselves over towards A, not met with any hostilities.
oh, Twist, the small drop could be big. Oh, well timed. Twist is just going to be forcing them forward, all funneling through, but Frozen's got one. Dexter makes it two. Rups with another one. Where is this coming from?
A little bit of fire behind them, and Brokey's now in position, but he's only good for one kill. Oh dear, this has spiraled out of control.
It's not moving. Rups, are you disconnected? Look at this. It's a game of cat and mouse, but right now the cat might just be Rain, and Cole is also waiting for the same time, but Rups will finally get it done. Rain at least equalizes, but patience pays off, and over to the B-bomb side they go. Twist is completely blind. He's burning. He's dying. Carrigan has to lead by example now, but does he have an example to give? And up right in front of him, Acor plucks him out of the water. And sure, Brokey, have a consolation, have a pat on the back, but that's all it is to find a frag on Dexter. A retake, that looks impossible, but at least he'll attempt it. Booster up, but Acor! Oh! He's ready to do it!
I know one's there at the very least, but do they suspect two? This is the setup from the pistol round as well from FaZe.
10 seconds. Oh, bomb's being planted safe. This is the perfect place to go for it. Carrigan, as he's peeking out, will be seen by Rups, but they can't get it done. It's 3 frags in succession. 3 players in long, 25 seconds. Here come the flashes. Here comes a push. Carrigan completely blind, and he's brought down. Brokey inside the bathrooms now needs to go for a flank, but right behind him lies Rups in wait. Mr. Statue is the man again, but Brokey to interrupt the bomb plant. Now inside the toilets, Mr. Statue can't move. Rups will not be able to prevent him for 2, and Acor will be the one to safeguard the bomb as it is planted. Rups still coming in from behind, but it's Twist and Cold who bring it back to a 2v2, but this could be a poison chalice. Not much money going for this, as difficult as it is, and the first kill is there. Acor and Rups ready to close.
Now looking to be staggered, moving in towards this B site. 37 on the clock, and they are making contact. Molotov's in, trying to flush Cold Zero out of position. He's still holding firm at the pillar, but Dexter spams him down. So an entry here for Mouse.
Twist is still in water. He needs to find them. Dexter will go down, but it's still so many of the Mousesport players cascading out, and over they go. Twist good for 2, looking for the third. The smoke's dissipating, and Frozen will not be able to find much. It's Rain over in heaven. Twist still alive. A 1-on-1. 3 kills so far, and now he's just waiting for the bomb to be planted, readjusting and going for it now. Not much HP on him to work with, and Frozen knows that there's been enough time for Twist to rotate back to heaven, but Frozen's about as calm as can be. Has moved all the way back to short already. Twist has to clear out all these angles. Is there a kit nearby? Doesn't look like it, so he's the one with all the pressure on his back. Frozen just in the right place at the right time. Rain's position could be forcing it though, but he swings a bit too wide, and Frozen will shut him down. Now, Cold and Brokey. Brokey with the first. Cold and Twist coming through with more. It's gonna be it. Rups is too far away. It's a 1-on-2 without the time. How does this happen? Caused Rups to suffer once before. He knows he's gonna go for the same repeats, but Carrigan fully blind shuts down Dexter. Cold with another one. Suddenly FaZe are picking up steam. Steamer still leading forward, but it's Twist to intercept. Not a single player lost from the CT side, and they've come through with a vengeance. The force spy to assist, and MOUSESPORTS, what should have been 15, what should have been match point. On the verge of elimination, they fight for overtime on a map no one thought would come. Carrigan on the A-bomb side, alone looking to defend, now located, and Rups will find him, takes him down, but Twist is here to recover. The star of the show so far will now fall to Dexter. Cold Zera, left in a 1-on-2, does not want to face up against overtime, but he needs to take it forward all on his own. And not the weapon you want to see in his hands, but at least utility aplenty to try and work around.
No smoke for the bomb. Molotov's a couple flashes though. And he's been so slow about it. Thinks like they could be so up close, but they've taken a passive approach instead. Smoke can be recovered. That can go get on this bomb.
Molotov as well, perfectly placed. A flashbang could be going through. Cole's going for it. Dexter's burning inside. It goes. He's trying to stick
Surely
it. 2
not.
seconds, and with the knife, it's Dexter to take it to overtime. This is the stage where Smoke's being lined up in 30 seconds. This is where MOUSESPORTS likes to commit. Robs is leading the charge. Twist on the other side. Cole will push forward with the USB, and Carrigan's claimed that Mouse. There's nothing they can do about it. They are falling flat on their faces. And Acor in a 1-on-4, as heroic as he has been, this is just not his round. Just need to chuck it right forward. Right now would be the best time possible. Rain, flashbang turns around. They're trying to pre-fire him. It just isn't working. Robs once again alone against 5. There isn't the time, there aren't the numbers, and there isn't the hope. MOUSESPORTS cannot get it done. And FaZe Clan, second thought he saw Shadow. Frozen might be located sooner rather than later. Frozen is tagged up, but not brought down. He's got the time to come around for another one. The block is what ends up getting them. Rain will be the next to fall. MOUSESPORTS aren't out of it yet, Michael.
This is your fast though. Tag player on Frozen. It's an easier fight, but only good for one, and Carrigan's on the wrong bomb site for it. Still hovered, and Mouse do pull that pin slightly earlier. It's predicated off of some aggression there from FaZe, where the tag doesn't quite seal the frag. See if Carrigan can clutch things back.
That could have been such a difference maker over there, but Carrigan, like you said, I mean, there's only forward to go in this 1v3. Taking away at his feet, and Bemis at his back will shut him down. MOUSESPORTS will prevent the clean sweep of the half, but now Molotovs flying through, being exchanged, flashbang and smoke primed up. 30 seconds and FaZe is walking in. Dexter lies in wait inside. Water peeks out for one, lines them up but can't finish them off. They're both very low, and Dexter will end up falling after he gets another. Somehow, it is not an advantage for Mouse, but the grenade will find Twist and shut him down. Carrigan and Coldzera, without the bomb, will retrieve it, will plant it. Inside the smoke they go. But Frozen's the one getting aggressive from short. The spray transfer to save the day. 3 kills for him on that retake. What a round for Frozen.
Grenade. Oh, the door blown open, so Acor finds the first. The second is good.
That's massive from Acor. Again, the aggression working out, but then Bemis now from Toxic lies in wait. Twist has found so much success before. Bemis do the same. He can't. The smoke works against him, but Dexter up high gets himself one spray on the second. Can't quite finish, but Cole being as low as he is.
Yeah, juggled that weapon over. He had an AK to fall back onto. Oh, Frozen. He's found one. Being more and more of an issue because they're constricted connector firmly in MOUSESPORTS control, and they've spotted out some presence over towards long. That bomb dropped, so FaZe need to recover that one quickly, and Mouse have swarmed around it.
The clock not quite as far down as we've seen it go, but the smoke is really what's preventing them from moving forward. Beam is still with another Molotov as well to work with. There's so much utility of flashbang gone awry though, and Dexter can't quite capitalize. Molotov now comes in. Acor's found one in the meanwhile. MOUSESPORTS, just 2 players left. All that's stopping them from moving forward. Dexter wants to take the peak, and as the swing comes in, Twist is good for one. They can't get more. It's MOUSESPORTS to take it away, and it'll be FaZe Clan eliminated. Last place from the DreamHack Masters Spring. We're gonna have to go to a break, and when we're back, it'll be the breakdown and maybe even an
Hollywood Carson.